yeah, before this video starts, I just want you guys to know I got a Discord server, so yeah, just pop out over here, trying to have 400 members. Alright. Wait a second. You're watching this video right now and you're not subscribed? Boy! What? Just go hit that button. Nah, but seriously, we're about to hit 1.4k subscribers, and if we hit 1.4k subscribers, I'm not gonna do anything, but I'll be happy. So please slice that like button. If this video gets to 100 views, I'll drop a complete showcase on Vastocar tomorrow. What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Slykage, and today I'm back for another video. So, yeah, you guys should be, I'm recording this on the 20th, but you guys should be seeing this video on the 21st. I'm actually pre-recording this, and as you guys can see, I'm still D+, right? Like, that's not gonna change, but they make a 10-minute video on how to get Vizard, because I've been doing some homework, but I've also been, like, you know, researching it, looking at all that stuff, trying to figure out the code that they sent us, all that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first very important thing about this entire thing is the Hogyoku. Up on your guys' screen right now, I'm gonna have a picture of what the Hogyoku looks like when you actually find it. It's like I guess like a stone with a purple like gem in the middle of it. You pick it up, and after you pick the Hogyoku up, it teleports you to a boss fight, but I'm getting to that later. So the Hogyoku spawns every 1 hour. It might be an hour and 30 minutes, but as of right now, it's an hour. And once you get the Hogyoku, it teleports you away to a boss fight. So how the Hogyoku works is, as you guys can see, I'm in the living world right now. Now you'd think that cause this is the living world, I'd be able to get it here, because that Soul Reapers do live here, right? Well, no, you're wrong. So it actually spawns only in Hucomundo, meaning that unlike a Vastocar soul, you actually cannot find a Hogyoku in the world of the living. Meaning that you need to either get somebody, you need a Hollow or somebody nice enough to give you a Garganta to get here. So yeah, that part is pretty simple. Find the Hogyoku, get the teleport, and yeah, I'm gonna get into the actual code for the boss fight now. So the developers posted a Morse code message as like a hint of hitting the boss fight, and I posted this in the description and comment section of my last video. But based off my research, I was able to get two different translations. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but they pretty much mean the same thing. First translation is spam the last hit, and the second translation is hit and run. So what this is basically telling me, or I guess all of us, is that fighting this boss, you cannot get hit whatsoever. I'm gonna play a little clip of somebody actually fighting the boss, and you guys can see that it's pretty impossible. I just want to explain a few things to you guys. The boss, it doesn't get stunned whatsoever. It essentially can't be killed by anyone. Like, people with here or Aron cards with here, which as you guys saw from my last Aron card video, the update video, it gives an insane health and damage buff. I mean, not necessarily damage buff, more like damage output. So even Aron cards with Cero, S plus Vasto Lords find it difficult. You can't block any of its attacks. They all pretty much one-shot you. So basically, you just can't get hit, because if you do get hit, you're gonna die. So yeah. The boss is going to be very hard to fight, so I don't recommend you do it at any rank less than S+. You're going to need every single scrap of health that you can get. If you manage to do it below S+, then honestly, you're just good. Like, only one person, a Soul Reaper, has been able to beat the boss so far. Well, that's not necessarily true, but like, only one person that has been recorded beating it. So yeah, it's going to be genuinely very hard for you guys to beat the boss. Let's go into depth on the code here. I think that spam the last hit means that the last hit of the combo, like, let's see, if I was going to take my Zanpakuto out right now, you guys see how the last hit of my combo knocks the hollow away? I think that's exactly what the code means. Spam the last hit and keep it away from you, that it doesn't hit you, and then hit and run. I think that it's kind of like my original Soul Reaper video, where I hit it once and then dipped, hit it once and then dipped. Now, see, this holiday would have hit me, so it's kind of obvious that you're not going to be able to do this that easily. And unlike in Hogyoku, there are no platforms for you to glitch the NPC on. So you guys are just going to keep doing this over and over again. Avoid taking as many hits as possible. Just hit and run over and over again. Because if not, I mean, you're going to lose. So, yeah. Let's get into the next part of the video. So as of right now, I only know of one Hogyoku spawn location. I have a picture of it up on my screen. And if you guys follow me, right over there in that area, up on one of those mountains. That's the only spawn area that I know for the Hogyoku. Next, I want to talk about, well, I guess the essentials. So my friend DM'd me this, and I'm gonna say it out loud because this is a pretty good summary of what you're gonna need to do to beat the boss. Okay, so the essentials. To get Vizard or a Vizard, obviously you're gonna need to be a Soul Reaper. You can't become a Vizard as an Arankar, even though the developers have done it. That's the only thing you can't do it. To get Vastocar, you need to be a Vastolord. You can't become a Vastocar as an Arankar or a Soul Reaper. Vizard exclusive to only Soul Reapers, and Vastocar is exclusive to only Vastolord Hollows. Getting Vizard and Vastocar require the same exact methods. To get Vizard or Vastocar, you need to be rank S+. Please note that if you're not rank S+, you will not be able to find it. Even if you do find it, there will be no point as you can't use it. The Hogyoku spawns once every hour. The Hogyoku cannot despawn. Multiple Hogyokus, however, cannot exist in the same server at the same time. But once it spawns, unless another one spawns, it's not going to despawn. Once the Hogyoku is picked up by a player, it'll respawn in 1 hour. The Hogyoku spawns in both the living world and in Hogyoku, but as I said earlier, I guess I'm kind of a hypocrite for now though. There are more spawns here than in the living world, which I didn't know before, but yeah, they do spawn in both. Once the Hogyoku is picked up by a player, nobody else will be able to actually get it until it respawns in 1 hour. So note that if you can't find it, it's been picked up already. If you find and collect the Hogyoku, it will teleport you to a boss fight where you must fight a very strong Vastolord boss. Defeating the boss will give you Vizard or Vastocar. If you lose the fight, you'll have to find the Hogyoku again to restart the fight, and you do have infinite retries. But keep in mind that even if you do lose, you can just come back and fight again. Important notes that I think that are really important, I mean they are notes I guess, should be noted is that, like I just said, Arankars, okay, let me get this out of the way. Arankars, if you're a Manoskar, you can't become an Adjukar. If you're an Adjukar, you can't become a Vastolord. Whatever you are right now, that's what you're gonna stay as. So I think you guys should just keep that out of sight, out of mind. Same thing for Soul Reapers. Except unlike Arankars, Soul Reapers don't really have to worry about that stuff because no matter what they get, they can always go to the next form. So let's say a Soul Reaper got Slykage. Unlike us, where we have Vastolord, we can't go for Vastolord because we're Arankars, so we can't evolve. However, for Soul Reapers, they have no barriers, they can just keep going. Which, honestly, I think it is a little unfair, but I mean, it's kind of balanced too at the same time, because they did create a game pass for Devolve, which honestly, I feel like they only did it for money, but I mean, they did make this project to fund their second project, so I guess I can't blame them too much for that. Anyways, I don't really care, that's them, I'm me. But yeah, to beat this boss, you guys are going to need to be at least S+ rank. I want you guys to take into account that only us plus people have been able to actually get into the boss fight. And only 1 or 2 of them have actually been recorded in the official Discord, having the ability to beat the boss itself. Take that into account, and just note how strong the boss is. I'm going to read the exact notes right now. So, Slykage does not work on the boss, teleports right behind you. The only thing that you can do against this boss is M1, and that brings us back to the code. Spam hit and run. Same exact thing. The boss cannot get stunned. Player war does not work on it. Means that if you get caught in a melee by the boss, that's 1 combo. You're dead. You can't do anything about it. You can't parry it. It doesn't get knocked back. It has no cooldowns on melee. You guys see how I have a slight gap in between my combos? Like maybe a 1 second gap. It's just gonna keep on hitting you over and over and over and over again. And its damage is, think about a Vastolord's damage with fists. from one of my last videos. Oh, how that was enough to kill me. Its damage is that level with a sword. But just think about that. It can use a roar. It can use this player roar that stuns you. And if it hits you, it's dead. If the player roar hits you, it's coded so that it'll go immediately for a Sero. And it deals more damage than a fully grown Vastocar. So yeah, I think you guys should take all this into account when fighting the boss. But that is the full guide on obtaining the Hogyoku. What's lucky is that the Hogyoku itself isn't like a rare thing. It's easy to find. Just that the boss fight itself is something that's gonna be difficult for everybody. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.